American Prepper coming at you from the bunker. I've been down for a while. Been fighting something really bad. But through listening to the Ladies Night Live women, they have helped me. Get those others so I can read the comments. These comments. They have helped me, and I'm back on my feet. And for all those silver-tongued devils that said, oh, you know, spread all those lies and rumors about me. Oh, you didn't work at Deja Vu. Well, I called up there. If you call a place of employment and they say you work there, somebody needs to be fired. But my last short, there's my receipts. And I got more receipts also, by the way. But I'm glad I'm able to go live again. Ain't a lot of people on here right now, but it is what it is, right? So, I'm wearing my dad's hat because I need a haircut. But y'all come at me with some questions, man. I mean, finally, you know, through the herbal medicine, well, not a doctor's, not medical advice, but through nature and denying those medical people to do what they want to do to me. Well, now I'm back up on my feet and I'm back to it. And like I said, you know, a lot of silver-tongued devils, you know. Hey, Tamara, how you doing? Yeah, Tamara, a lot of these idiots say, oh, you didn't work at Deja Vu. Well, we called up there. Well, you call up somewhere and they tell you, a random stranger where you work, somebody needs to be fired. But I made a little short to post my, what these idiots call receipts. And I posted some receipts. But, you know, I'm weaker than I ever been. And getting my strength back through listening to the Ladies Night Live and y'all telling me what to do. And I've been doing it. And I know my buddy, and I love and respect you so much there, Moose Man, but can't let it go. Cannot let it go. Mad Shad. It's been over a year and a half. You said you were going to fight. Wait a minute. You called me a liar. Remember that? But then you said you were going to fight me. I don't see you, Mad Shad. You've had a year and you still haven't stepped in the cage with me. And I got throat cancer, but you know what? I can still fight. And I'm getting stronger, and I believe that I may be on the road to recovery. So, I had to get that out of the way. This channel is really about prepping. So, there's many ways of doing it. I'm not going to tell you that there's only one way to do it. There's many ways to do it. But there's a lot of things fixing to come our way that is going to catch a lot of people by surprise. Everything seems all good and dandy right now, but nope. If you knew what I know, and I know just a little bit, it's fixing to get rough. Just look at the price of groceries. Me and my grandkids, they were hungry. We were on the road. I stopped at Arby's, got them what I wanted. What they wanted. $50 for fast food. These people's lost their minds. So, yeah, there's that. But hopefully this stuff that I've been doing will keep me going and keep me strong. And look, my goal is to get people what's coming. That's my goal. You need to stockpile as much canned food as you can. You need to have a way to defend it. And I'm going to tell you, there's many ways to prep. Like right now, I'm prepping knowledge because I feel the way the economy is going, the only way this government's, and don't get me wrong now, get you some property, get you a homestead, that's all great, man. Do it, go for it. But I always look at, three sides. There's three sides of the story. There's that side, there's the other side, and in the middle there's the truth. So, I believe they're going to tax a lot of people so hard that they're not going to be able to keep their homesteads and their property. So, for some people, being mobile may be the key. Knowing how to forage, fish, hunt, snare, gather may be the key. Now, of course, there's a big economic crash coming, and the people that know, during the Great Depression, all the large game were hunted to extinction almost. But this time, there's going to be a major plague involved, and it's going to take out a lot of people. They're saying the next one coming down the road has a 50-50 chance, so it's literally going to get rid of half the people. Huh?
High sense of wonder.
Hey, sense of wonder, good to have you here. Good to have you. I'm good to have you. I love you, man. I love everybody in here. And like I said, I got the strength up today. I've been doing, just stuff to make my throat feel better, I forgot what that's called. Moringa. And little Miss Pepper got all kind of stuff, man. She been brewing up for me, making me feel better, getting my strength up. And it's working. Because a long time ago, I thought I was just sick and all, but it was way worse than that. So, I want to tell you everything I can to get you through this. Me, if I die, I die. If this illness takes me out, it takes me out, As long as I can get y'all through it. Because, a real Christian is not afraid to die, because I know where I'm going when my time comes. So there's that. Now, I am flawed. I am very flawed. We all fall short, so pray for me. But so homesteading, absolutely. And little Miss Pepper, she's going to do a live probably tomorrow on planting some plants and stuff and showing you how to do it and how to save money doing it. And that is a good way to go. But these taxes keep going up the way they're going up. A lot of people's not going to be able to afford these taxes, man. So, you're going to have to live like you're a criminal or something if things keep the way they're going. And, the trick is being on the move. Being able to go to where the resources are if you don't have the money. Yeah, taxes are outrageous, sense of wonder, and it's only going to get worse. As inflation goes, as inflation grows. Got this dang hat too tight. This is my dad's hat. He's no longer with us, but I'm sure he would love me wearing it. But, so, hey, Ground Fog, what's up, what's up? So, being mobile may be another way to get through this. And, you know, you hear about bugging out. Well, you really don't want to unless you have to. But you may have to. You never know. I mean, there's so much going on. And I suspect there's so many... Well, let's put it to you this way. America, well, our shady government, which I don't trust any of them, but they want Iran and they want it bad. So are we going to have a false flag attack? Is another country going to set something off and make it look like Iran so we take them? And somebody sets off a dirty bomb in your area, you are going to have to leave. There's that. So the homesteading and all that's great. And I'll tell you what, one of the great channels for homesteading is Grumpy Acres. Great channel. Good people. And I homestead. I thought I was going to get kicked out of here a long time ago, but luckily things change. The future is always changing. That's facts. So, you know, having a homestead's great, but you also want to be able to go mobile if you need to. And I would start with the fundamentals, you know. Self-defense. Have a way to defend yourself and your family and your property. And I don't mean, I'm talking about even if you're on the road. Have a way to defend yourself. And a lone man is easy prey. Now, if I was hiding out in the woods, well, that's different. It's easier for one man to hide than a lot of people. But, you know, you need to build your mag team. You need to get ready. Look at the price of food. It's only going to get worse. And now with all this talk of tariffs and all that, you know, we're literally at an economic war with China. That's how real wars start, you know. And China, you know, they're not doing good economically. And so there's so much going on in the world. Just keep prepping. Keep getting ready. Work on your defense. Work on, you know, my offense is my defense. So there's that. And so I just wanted to go live, you know, it's been a long time. And I'm able, my throat was hurting. But with this stuff and all, it's not hurting, not that much. It's getting better. I think it's getting better. Still getting the grave sites next to my mom. That way, you know, when my time comes, I'll be with my mama. And that was my main priority, but now I'm starting to feel a little better. I still want to get that, though. I was already shopping around for my own headstone and everything. That's how bad off I was. But like I said, listening to those ladies on Ladies Night Live and doing what they recommended me to do has really got me up on my feet and back at it. Now I got a year and a half worth of catching up to do. But it is what it is, you know, and I have lost some subscribers because I haven't been, you know, going live and all. And so I'd appreciate it if y'all would hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you are still subscribed. I'd appreciate that. But, so don't just think homestead. Think mobile too. And you know, your bug out bag, if you think you're going to be able to put enough stuff in a bag you can carry to survive long term, good luck with that. So prep knowledge, wild edibles, hunting, fishing, escape and evade. You never know. Because there's a lot of things coming down the pike that's really, it's going to be on top of us way sooner than you think. Because I got people with skin in the game. And, you know, when my day comes, I'm going to make some videos. That way, you know, they can't do nothing to me. And then my wife will show the receipts of the other stuff I used to do. So, Mad Shad, come on, boy! You are a liar, son. Boy. And, sorry for all the hostility, but man, you know, I've been like a caged animal sick for a while, and, I dwell on things, have a hard time letting go, so, you know, that's why the ref usually got to pull me off the other person when I'm in the cage, when I've already won and they're asleep. But such is life, right? Not a badass, I'm just a man. Just a man that does what he has to do. I'll take your hits. I'll take whatever you got to offer, and I will walk through it where most men will just crumple. Because, you know, I've been looking around lately, and I see a lot of soft men. Oh, thank you, Sense of Wonder. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. He said, goodness, I'm glad you are better. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's the good Lord above. And, you know, that dude lied about me. And all those other guys, you know who they are, probably. And if you don't, they're irrelevant. And, you know, one day, you know, I'll go into detail about a lot of things about those guys. You know, jealousy is just, they're just jealous. They're jealous about many things. They don't got my good looks. They don't have a young, beautiful wife. They don't have any knowledge. All they have is jealousy. Don't envy the other person, man. Don't do that. Don't envy me because you can't be me. Just hang in there, man. You know, and I'm talking to my haters, all right? Because I got some good people on here. I got good people. Sense of Wonder, Ground Fog. I got good people. Tamra. I got good people, man. I got good people backing me, you know, wishing me good luck. And it's outweighing my haters. That's for sure. So I'm trying to get back. Sure haven't got great since I got sick. Hey, it is what it is, right? But I just can't let it go, Mad Shad. Come on. You said you would bare knuckle brawl me, and I said okay. You said I was a liar. I came through, bro. Where are you? And like I said, you can bare knuckle brawl me. I'll just open hand fight you. Okay? And you said, oh, you'd feel bad about beating up on a 57-year-old, and you're 50 years old, probably 51 by now. Don't feel bad. I fight young guys all the time. And I win. Experience goes a long ways, by the way. So, you know, I've heard some people say, you know, the bad thing about a man growing old is men don't see him as dangerous anymore. Well, that could be more further from the truth, because the older a real man gets, He knows his time is short, which makes him dangerous. The most dangerous man in the room is a man that has nothing to lose. So there's that. So y'all get your canned goods, man, and now you need to start growing, foraging. I mean, who can even afford to start putting food back now? The price has gone up so much. And if you can, I am very happy for you. Yeah, time speeds up. It does speed up, IFV. It is speeding up. You know, and I need my tinfoil hat. I think that's sarin and all kind of weird crap going on. But, you know, I'm just going to say it, man. Look, the mark of the beast is right around the corner. There's a lot of stuff that's about to go down. And like a thief in the night, when you least expect it, that's when it happens. So everybody getting all complacent and kicked back and all.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, even seeds have gotten expensive. You're right. You're right. But, you know, buy one tomato, take the seeds out, and you'll have, you know, or one pepper plant and take the seeds out. That's how I usually do it. Hey, Shannon's King James Version Bible readings and study. That's another thing. Y'all check her channel out, man. She reads some good stuff. Yeah. And the feed is that's why we quit raising rabbits, because of price of feed. And we were growing at half of their food. But I'm like, I'm not going to be feeding, spending all the money raising these rabbits when I got a pellet rifle and I could just go out and get as many rabbits as I want, because I am a very good hunter. And there's rabbits, there's all kinds of stuff around here to eat. And if a dirty bomb goes off around here, I can load up, if I survive it, and get out of here, you know. So you need to have an escape plan and multiple escape routes if your particular spot gets burnt and you survive through it. You know. So there's that. And I got a lot going on in my life. I believe the reason why I got sick is because I lost my mom. And a sick soul will take you out quicker than anything. I'm trying to come to terms with it. But it is what it is. And I've been struggling with that. But you need to have been prepped a long time ago. But keep prepping. Keep prepping. Keep growing stuff, homestead, and have the mentality, look, if my homestead, you know, if a dirty bomb goes off here and radiation's all over the place and I can't grow, I can't stay, I gotta get out, have that option, man. You need to have that option. And then if you was to lose everything, you need to have the knowledge to survive with just these. So free your mind and your ass will follow. So knowledge. Wild edibles, you know, just knowledge. You could drop me off anywhere and I can make it. Anywhere, you know, in the southern hemisphere, in America. Life is so expensive now for sure. Got to learn to do more with less. Exactly. Yeah, sort of exciting, I guess. Every day is a school day. Absolutely. You're right. And we waste nothing. And main thing is smile. If you get down, you can lose to yourself. Absolutely. Like I like that one part in The Walking Dead where you got the dude that's the king, you know, and no matter how bad it gets, he says, I just smile. Well, death smiles at us all. All we can do is smile back. That's all we can do. Smile back and be confident in where you're going to end up. Unless it don't matter to you. That's your business, not mine. I know where I'm going. And hopefully I'll be buried next to my mom. I'll be good. But I just wanted to get on here and do a live. I'm back. I feel alive because of just, you know, drinking in warm beverages makes your throat feel better. You know, YouTube, got to be careful what I say because of censorship. What happened to the First Amendment? You know, I'm noticing things that are evil is being perceived good, and things that are good is being perceived evil. So Christians, get ready for the persecution. It's going to be on us before you know it. It's already on us. That's why I do believe those other channels attack mine. But such is life, right? I can handle it. And it's great seeing you again. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Hey, Moose Man, I owe you the $2, man, because I can't let it go. That dude called me. Oh, and check out my last short, Moose Man, because there's my receipts. All them idiots said, oh, I didn't work at Deja Vu. Well, my last short, there's my receipts. And when my time comes, I got stuff that when my time comes, my wife is going to post it, because then they can't do nothing to me, and there will be my receipts of other things. But yeah, all the people, people gonna call up my work. You know, if you call up somebody's work and they say you work there, somebody needs to get fired. But yeah, check out my last short. There's my receipts on that. Hey, Angie. What's going on, my friend? I'm doing better. I'm dealing with it. And I got a bunch of women that's been telling me what to do and been helping me with my physical ailments. I gotta be careful with this thing on YouTube. Yeah. Did you, my last short, I got a lot of good pictures on there. And, all those idiots, Moose, man, I'll tell you what. And I do owe you that $2, because, Mad Shad called me a liar. He did. And I didn't lie. He said he would fight me. He still hasn't showed up. It's been over 1.5 years, 2 years. So he's the liar. It's usually the accuser that's doing it. And I just can't let it go, man. I dwell on things. I got anger issues, man. That's another reason why I'm kind of hard to whoop, because I'll walk through it. I growed up rough, and I will walk right through it. I'll walk through that fire to get you. So, just unstoppable, well, unless you get me in the right spot. Turn the other cheek. I wish I could. I really wish I could. But, yeah, Jesus set the bar really high, man. I just can't do it. I'll turn their other cheek. Boom, boom. Boom. But he's a coward. He ain't gonna show up.
Shannon even says, be like Jesus.
Oh, no. Well, I'll be like Jesus, when he comes back to conquer the world. But
Oh, sorry, I'm looking
yep, he is alive. Amen. Amen. I'm alive and kicking. But, you know, so I'm just on here. This was just off the hip, man. I was like, you know what? You know, that
Love
stuff.
everyone. Says he is alive.
Yeah, that stuff, you know, that the Ladies Night Live been telling me that, man, it's working. And that stuff that the doctors want to do to me, no way, man. No way. Thank you, love everyone.
Douglas, where have you been?
I've been really bad sick, but I'm back. I've been fighting that dreadful cancer, but through the knowledge, you know, you combine all those Ladies Night Live years, that's a lot of knowledge. And through all their knowledge put together, they are sure making me feel better. How's my cousin? I'm not sure which one you're talking about there, my friend.
The one that got slashed by the cat.
Huh?
The one that got slashed by the
I don't know who he's talking about.
Oh, and then IFB said, how's the dogs?
They're doing good. The dogs are doing good.
Getting spoiled.
Yeah, they're getting spoiled. Because, you know, I've been spending a lot of time with them, you know, since I ain't been feeling well. But I'm getting better now. I'm telling you, listening to them women, they know what they're talking about. And it's got me feeling better. But if y'all could, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. It's free. And I'm back at it. I'll be back at it. So, I appreciate that, you know? And, because I know my subscribers were dropping a little bit, you know? It dropped when I said I was a Christian. Really? But then it came back up. And when those idiots talking crap about me, it literally, I guess there is no such thing as bad press, because literally when they started talking that crap about me, I got like 300 new subscribers. I guess they didn't like those guys is what it was. So thank you, man, Chef, for the 300 subscribers, buddy. But, I'm still waiting. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, Moose, man. I've been wondering where you've been at, man. I've been dealing with illness, too, but I'm getting better. I really am. I think those women, I know those women, they know what they're talking about, because I'm starting to build my strength back up. Just swinging, man. Swinging for the fence. Now it's $4, LOL. I love you, Moose, man. I got you. Not a problem. It's worth the $4 because I can't stand someone will challenge me but then not show up. Or what is that? That's being a coward. And I don't like cowards. Come on. And me, you know, a lot of people say, you got a glandular problem. Your balls are too big.
Douglas has a question. Do we live in a small apartment or a bunker?
I live in a bunker. I live in a 8x10 bunker. And if you go way back, man, I rode out a bad hurricane where it tore everything up around here but the bunker. And this year we're supposed to really get slammed. So when you hear of a hurricane headed towards Florida, I'm going to be live the whole time right in the bunker. And we'll see how it holds up. So 8x10 shed turned into a bunker. And if I don't make it, well, then I don't make it. But I'll have some good footage, you know? Like the last hurricane I rode out in here, and I mean that thing came straight over us, straight over me. Tornado drop 15 feet from the bunker and wreaked havoc, man. And it did sound like a freight train, by the way. And so this year, I believe we're going to get slammed real good. And then a lot of them people's going to move to Florida, going to move back out of Florida. I used to live in Clearwater, Florida, Largo, Sarasota. Yeah, I moved back to Ohio. Yeah, but man, I'm born and raised here. I ain't scared of no hurricane. And if it takes me out, I ain't afraid to get took out. If I was afraid to get took out, there's a lot of things I did that I would have never done. And I'm glad I did them. Because man, oh man. You know, if this was a true free speech platform, man, the stories I could tell you, you'd be like, what?
What kind of truck do you drive?
I don't drive a truck. I ride a motorcycle. I ride a Harley. Baby, can you get my cut down? I don't want to stand up.
Yeah.
I ride a Harley. And it's true what they say. If you got a Harley, you better have some tools. Because I work on it more than I ride it. And I'm the president. Pale Horse, which that's a biblical name. We're a Christian 1%er bike club. We're that 1% that'll stand while everybody else's video, and we'll stand up and go, hell no, you're not doing that. That's what 1%er we are, is no. When that 99% of people's videoing with their phones, we're like, no, you're not doing that. We put a stop to it. And I'm the president of the Central Florida chapter. We're worldwide. Got 1,500 members almost.
Is that a Confederate flag?
What? Where?
He said, Mr. Crowley said, is that a Confederate flag? They probably seen the back of it.
Oh, yes, it is. It's a prayed over flag. Listen, the Confederacy, the reason why we have that on our cut is we are rebels. We will rebel. Look, the Confederacy is not about race. It's not about creed. It's about we will not comply. You're not sticking me with this. You're not putting a mark on me here or here. We will not comply. You know, we got clubs in Australia. We're worldwide to where most countries don't even know. You know, because a lot of people do misrepresent. It's a battle flag, exactly. And just look at my last short, my right-hand man, Tiny, proves I ain't no racist. We're all one race, the human race. So there's that, too. And, well, I ain't gonna say that. But anyway, there's a few things I could say, but yeah, we're not racist at all. And in God we trust. You have to be a Christian to be in this club. That's all about that. You got to be a Christian to be in this club. And a true Christian don't judge people by the color of their skin. A true Christian don't judge anyone at all. But we will stand up and go, you're not doing that. That's what this means on our cut. So, you know, well, I'm Southern born and Southern bred. And, you know, history is written by the victors. You know, a lot of people are indoctrinated that the Civil War was about setting people free. Abraham Lincoln owned slaves, man. Like I said, history is written by the victors. So there's that. But it is what it is, right? So it's a battle flag. We will go to war. We will stand up to injustice. And we train and practice. You know, I've been sick and I got to get back on my game, man. You know, you don't use it, you lose it. Yep, not all Christians are true Christians. You're right about that, Moose, man. You're correct. There's a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing. You know, that's why a lot of people won't go to church, because they're like, man, them people gossiping and this and that and that and this. And, well, you ain't going to church for them. You're going to church for you, you know, if you choose to do so. So I really don't care what people think about me. Now, I do care when people lie about me. That makes me very angry. That's really it, you know, vengeance. You know, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Well, maybe these are the hands of God sometimes, okay? God works through people. Matt Shedd is a heathen that worships a false god, corrupt flesh. So, let's see whose God's stronger, boy. I'm calling you out again. How many times I got to call you out when you said you'd fight me and I watch your little videos of you. Oh, it's $8 now. Moose man. I love you, bro. I just can't let it go, man. But, you know, because I just don't like when people lie about me. I don't like that. Look, the truth is hard enough to believe. I got no reason to lie. And, you know, there's pictures of my dad, and they're like, oh, he puts videos up and then takes them down. No, I put them in private because I put videos of my dad up. And then I got to thinking about it, and I know how my dad was, and I knew he wouldn't want nobody to see him that way, so I took him down. You know, it was just an error in my judgment. I was like, I put him up saying, man, look at my dad, man. Look what the dang old Agent Orange did to him. Then I thought about it, and I was like, Dad wouldn't like nobody to see him that way, so I took him down, you know. For you KP heathen. Say, oh, he takes them down. Yeah, I took them down out of respect, something you don't know nothing about. But I got a lot of respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moose man, I hear ya. I just quit going to all the other channel, YouTube. Yeah, me too, bro. I mean, we got some good ones on here, though. Beware of false prophets. They come to you in sheep's clothing. Yep. Matthew 7:15. Absolutely. But they're ravenous wolves. Absolutely. That's facts. You know, I couldn't have said it more better myself. That's facts. But me, I'm a God-fearing Christian. Whether you like it or not. It's a moral compass. Now, am I perfect? No, I'm not. All right, Moose man, you need to let me know who they are, buddy. Because, you know, when those guys didn't think I was watching. And some of the guys that I thought were stand-up guys come on there and chimed in, and I'm like, you called me brother, you backbiting bastard. Vision. Yeah, you. And if you got a problem with it, Vision, I'll fight you too. Yeah, I know. I'm just feeling kind of froggy today is all, you know. I got a little bit of strength in me, and it's just my nature, you know. Don't blame a dog for being a dog. That's their nature, okay? It's just my nature. Yeah, it's the internet. You know, They hide behind their phones. When look, man, I tell people where I work. How many YouTubers will tell you where they work at? Keyboard Commandos. And I even tell them, just wait outside. I got to come out sooner or later. There's that. So, yeah. And then jealousy. Yeah. Like the idiot, one guy said, oh, you bought your subscribe. Yeah, I don't even know how to use the dang phone. Little Miss Prepper has to set this thing up. I ain't bought no subscribers. And if, I did research. If you get caught buying subscribers, YouTube will drop your channel, bud. So you guys that accuse me of that, y'all go right ahead and do that, okay? You go right ahead. But me, I'm not breaking the rules, man. The only rule I break is I go over the speed limit. Yep, false accusations. Yep. That's all they do. That's all they do. But, Moose Man, I know that you heard them saying, oh, they called up there where I work, and didn't say I worked there and all that. Well, my last short, they talk about receipts, which I don't even know what receipts, but anyway, they want to call it that. Well, my last short, there's my receipts. And so I plan on getting back active on YouTube. I didn't think I was going to make it there for a while. I really didn't. I really said, man, this is it for me. But here we are. Here we are. With a smile. This smile don't come cheap. So, yeah, there's that. Kind of been in limbo for a while, though. But now I'm ready to step up because I'm getting my strength back. I mean, I couldn't get out of bed for a long time, and I thought it was something else. I thought I had the coup for what no, it was it was what I'm dealing with now. But here I am, so there's that. But I appreciate everyone hanging in there, and I love you, Moose Man. You got my back. I appreciate you. I love you all. And oh, good night, Shannon. Good night. Good night. I'm glad you were here. And we'll get back to the prepping, homesteading, self-defense. And I keep getting my strength up. I will be able to do the tactical athlete, which is a dream. I had an MMA school till the coup came along and I had to close. But I think I will be able to do the tactical athlete, so I'm hoping. And we shall see. Stay tuned. I appreciate you all, huh?
Say thank you to Love Everyone.
Oh, thank you, Love Everyone. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oh, Grateful Preps is back. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you're here. Good to see you. I'm just a walking testimony of, look, don't just go with what medical people say, man. There's natural ways of dealing with things. Thank you, Moose Man. Thank you. And the natural way I've been dealing with things is I'm getting my strength up, my testosterone's up. That's really probably why I'm wanting to fight. It really is. I got a glandular problem. My balls are too big. But but you know what? I've had some good times in life, and I've been through some rough times, and that's life, man. Hey, Wild Man, what's up, buddy? Good to have you, good to have you. And I've been trying to, well, like I said, so I'm going to start busting out the lives again if I keep feeling this way, which I'm getting better every day. So I'm going to keep busting out the lives. Show some homesteading, foraging, fishing, hunting, gathering, how to be mobile in case you do got to DD up out of where you're at. Because, you know, that could be a possibility. And, you know, homesteading, you better put back some tax money, because I'm telling you, the dollar's going to crash. And how is this government going to afford all the infrastructure? Through taxation. And what a better way to make people dependent on them than to steal their property through taxation. So get ready for everything to go up. Food, tax, everything. And just keep prepping, prep knowledge. You know, you can forage and then can that stuff. You can hunt squirrel, rabbit, deer, armadillo, fish, and can it. You don't have to go to the store to prep food. And it's to the point now, there's no way I could afford to do that. No way. So, you know, I'm canning wild meat, wild edibles, just canning them in mason jars, you know. But I appreciate you all, and I love y'all so much, and I'm glad I'm back in action. It does feel good. Thank you, Grateful Preps. I appreciate you. Yeah, American-made goods are not going up. I certainly hope not. Everything is going. I guess that roast beef at Arby's come from somewhere else. I don't know. $50 just to feed me and my grandkids and one of my daughters. Two of my grandkids, my daughter.
5 of us total.
Huh?
5 of us total.
Yeah, $50. Wow. So, yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, imported beef, if it even is real beef, by the way, Moose Man. It probably ain't even real beef. I don't know. You never know. You never know what you're eating when you're going to this. If you don't get it from your butcher, you really don't know what you're eating. And all this food, man, they're trying to make us sick. I believe we are the carbon footprint they want to get rid of. Us. We're the carbon footprint we want to get rid of. Is us. So, I was just inspired to come on here because I can feel it, man. Some real hard, bad times are coming. And it's going to be right on top of us quicker than you think. It ain't going to be years. No, you're going to wake up one day and go, what the hell's going on, man? It's really kind of like that now. But it's just going to get worse before it gets worse. It really is. Yeah, mRNA import. You know, all the pork industry. Can you read Frederick? I wish I could read. All the pork industry is owned by the Chinese, by the way. In America, it's owned by the Chinese. And they're putting all that crap in there. So, yeah, stay home. It's a lot cheaper. And that's another reason why I ride a motorcycle too, man. Little gas, long travel. The insurance is really cheap. Yeah, just cook the pork. Well, you definitely need to cook pork well done or you'll get tapeworms. But, you know, I like wild hog. I really don't buy pork because there's so many out here. It's crazy. Yeah, wild hogs, man. They're everywhere out here. And now that I'm feeling better, I got to get somebody to promise some pork. But I got sick. It is what it is. But now I'm getting better. But it's really very refreshing to come on here and go live and all. And I appreciate you all. Love you all. Please make sure you're, we should send biker gangs to El Salvador with them. And they wouldn't last around us. No. And, those are hardened, don't think that these street gang, those guys are soldiers too, by the way. They're just street soldiers. But we can handle them. Thank you again, love everyone. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm gonna cut off of here. I appreciate you all. Thank y'all so much. I love you all. And I'm on the road to recovery, so we're going to really get back to it. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Have a blessed day.